Well, the entertainment world is mourning the passing of American comedy actress Betty White, who died on New Year's Eve. She made her television debut back in 1939. White remained in the public eye until her death and had been planning to celebrate her 100th birthday this month.
The Grand Dame of American television had the longest career of any woman in the entertainment industry, spanning more than 6 decades. Betty White's saucy charm gave life to numerous memorable and quirky characters. She earned 2 Emmy Awards for her role on The Mary Tyler Moore Show in the 1970s as the snide, lusty Sue Ann Nivens.
I'm sorry, but this is a very critical time.
Well, I'm sorry. This is a very critical time for me, too.
Oh, my poor baby.
But she was best known for playing the dim-witted Rose Nyland in The Golden Girls, a 1980s sitcom that broke boundaries by featuring 4 senior women living together in Miami.
Dorothy, you haven't even touched your Mr. Ha-Ha dog.
When asked about her decades of success, White chalked up her long career to good health, good fortune, and loving her work.
I've been working in this wonderful business for 63 years now, and I'm so lucky to be as busy as I am. I'll say no when they stop asking me, so if you want me to retire, stop asking me.
The news of Betty White's death sparked an outpouring of tributes, with fans gathering at a makeshift memorial over her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. U.S. President Joe Biden tweeted his own tribute, saying, "Betty White brought a smile to the lips of generations of Americans. She's a cultural icon who will be sorely missed." The beloved and groundbreaking actress died just 18 days short of her 100th birthday.
Culture editor Halida Abaro is here to talk some more about Betty White. Hi, Halida. She will be remembered naturally for The Golden Girls, but her career is about much more.
Absolutely. By the end of it, she had 120 acting credits and dozens of awards, among them 7 Emmy Awards. In 2014, the Guinness Book of Records declared her the female entertainer with the longest TV career as well. Now, as we heard, she started in the 1940s, back when TV was a novel, new medium, and continued right through to the present day of cable and streaming, a long career. She was born in Illinois, moved to LA as a child during the Great Depression. She started in radio and had already become a regular TV personality by the 1940s. As we saw in the report, throughout the 1950s, she had memorable roles in a number of TV sitcoms, and she established herself in the US in shows like Life with Elizabeth, The Mary Tyler Moore Show. She even had her own show, The Betty White Show. She was also a staple on various game shows, but it was, of course, in The Golden Girls when she really became an international star and became known to new generations.
Right, Wikipedia told me that ran for 7 seasons, so it's clearly a success, but why was it considered groundbreaking?
Well, this was the first show where you had older women as the main protagonists, not just playing supporting characters, not just the mothers, not just the grandmothers. It's still difficult for older actors to get, starring good roles. Back then, it was really unheard of, let alone to achieve international stardom doing so. We saw White and her co-stars navigating things you often see on TV, only young people doing, like dating and job hunting. And the show was also credited with a number of firsts. It was kind of the first time we saw a group of adults living together rather than the nuclear family. It was proof that you can still be single and still have friendship and still have love. It blazed the trail for iconic shows that followed, like Friends and like Sex and the City. It also showed you that it's OK for women to be sexually voracious, not just women, but older women. And older single women. This was before Sex and the City's Samantha Jones. Yeah, you had Rue McClanahan's Blanche, who spent most of her time trying to seduce these supporting male characters. And most impactful, it tried to lift the stigma on HIV and AIDS. There's an episode where Betty White's character, Rose, actually not naive, very naive, not promiscuous. She thinks she's contracted HIV, and one of her lines are, "It's not a bad person's disease." Now, this was in the mid-1980s when people were blamed for having AIDS, people said it was their own fault. It's still regarded as an example of brilliant comedy acting and brilliant comedy writing today.
Yeah, the list goes on and on. What a long list it is for Betty White. Halida, thanks so much.